Saturday morning on Black Cloud, we got some good updates of Pauli and Conor McGregor sparring. Update, little breaking news footage been leaked. So I'm going to show you guys that today. We got a lot of topics from NBA to rap, going on and on.
And shout out to the subscribers one time for subscribing to the channel, showing us love, getting more love on the blogs than we are with the music, you know. But hey, maybe that's a new path of awakening. So let's just get it. Let's get it going. So now we're going to talk about Pauli. We're going to talk about Pauli, because every time I try to say the nigga last name, I fuck it up. So here we go. We're going to talk about Pauli Malignaggi.
All right, man. The sparring came out, the leaks from the UFC. I got those this morning. I'm going to show you some which y'all ain't been seeing. And I think it's a little doctrinated, a little edited.
Doctored.
Whatever the fuck it is.
Doctrinated, that's a new word.
I'm going to show you. Here it go right here. The guy's a left-handed fighter, so this shit's gonna be good.
I don't see a push.
Leak, you know, I got the footage. You subscribe. He's hammer fisting. He's fighting like a girl, man. He's kind of fighting like a girl.
That right, Mayweather can expose him with that right hand. Get him to throw it some more. Keep tagging that side of his face. He gonna have no choice but to keep throwing that power left. That power left, from what I'm seeing, McGregor has no problem unloading that bitch.
They're saying he's a former IBF and WBA world champion. This is what Dana White said right after the footage was leaked, seeing that it was his camp that leaked the footage in a gym where they said all cameras are going to be left off. No footage is going to be recorded. 12 rounds of that shit. But the whole fight wasn't put out. So Pauli Malignaggi is arguing that was the last 2 rounds that they're leaking out of the whole 12. But Dana White goes to say, for all those people that think the notorious McGregor can't box, this is going to be a fight. So
it's going to be a real good fight because they went 12 rounds sparring. You know, they went 12 rounds sparring. So it's going to be a good one, but Pauli Malignaggi is not Floyd Mayweather. Shit, he's not even Adrian Broner, you know. So
Adrian Broner put the beats on him.
But shout out to Malignaggi. The thing I don't like about that is he went to their camp and did it. He should have had them come up to Jersey or come up to Philly and one of those boxing gyms he's usually at and had okay, let's spar. And my people are going to record the shit too.
Rockstar Promotion, shout out. Yeah, you never go to the ops training facility. If you want to box, let's go somewhere mutual. We ain't even got to go to my gym. We ain't even got to go to your gym. We could have went to a gym. We could have went to a gym in Philly. We could have went to a gym in New York City, Jersey.
Or could have at least just had 2 different camera crews.
2 different camps and 2 different camera crews, because you're never going to know. One guy already has a hidden agenda to make himself look better, look like he can box, look like he can hang with these people. I'm just kind of, the left hand is only a problem for me. Seeing that southpaw fighters that do that shoulder, the left hand is always open for you.
So that one's up for debate. It's up for you guys. Get in the comments. Let us know what you think about the footage. I'm going to put the footage at the end of the video so you can see it in its entirety. I think it's like 20 seconds. So you can see that footage and you can talk about it. So now we're going to switch up topics a little bit. We're going to talk about Carmelo Anthony. He dismissed his, he turned down his trade clause, like his no trade clause. They wanted to trade him to the Pelicans so he can join up with Anthony Davis and Boogie Cousins. But he's like, no, I don't want to get traded.
Not a good fit.
I want my severance package, and I can go to my team. He's reopened talks with the Houston Rockets. He's trying to win. That's really the only place I can see him, you know, really winning, having a chance to win at least.
Yeah.
And so I want to see him go to the Houston Rockets, really.
And we don't know
let's make that
going.
happen. If y'all in New York, if you guys in New York and you want to keep Carmelo Anthony, you guys got to get on the GM's head, bring another scorer.
Star players.
Just bring another scorer. There's too many role players over there. Too many role players.
Because I mean, you're sitting on a 10-time All-Star.
Yep.
One of the only players that's in the league with a no trade clause, other than LeBron James and possibly Stephen Curry. Now, they want to do a 3-team deal just to get Carmelo to the Rockets. Who's going to be the 3rd team? We don't know at this moment. But like you said, Pelicans want him. Clippers kind of wanted him.
Clippers.
So we looking at a $60 million contract coming for this man.
And the Clippers, I don't think the Clippers are going to get him because Kyrie Irving has chosen that's going to be his designed location to go to next season. He wants to go to the Clippers. So you're going to have Kyrie Irving. So Kyrie Irving is going to be over there with Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan,
and Patrick
Beverly. So they all look pretty good. You know, but I don't see them even with that. I don't see them being better than the Lakers. I really don't, And when it comes to the Lakers, hey, let's just say we got a point guard now that is not afraid to speak his mind. He said, although he is a Laker, and he want to say Kobe is better just because of the fact that he's a Laker, he said, I'm going with LeBron. I picked LeBron my whole life. I'm not switching up now. So, hey. He said LeBron's a better player. That's his opinion.
Personal opinion, because the guy shed a rock and play fundamentally with all 5 players, just like King James.
So get in the comment box. Tell us what you think about that comment he said about LeBron being better than Kobe, and how do you feel about that? And what do you got to negate that statement he said?
Other than 5 rings.
Other than the 5 rings.
Because if you take away 5 rings. And if you look at a whole body of work, hey, we on our toes right now, man. You backing up against the ropes because King James, hey, going on 14, 15 years in the league.
Yeah. We can make the argument. I'm willing to make the argument that Kobe Bryant could possibly be better than Michael Jordan. But the only reason why I can't make that argument is because Kobe cost too many players not only their spot on the team on the Lakers, but he cost them their spot in the NBA because
a lot of bad players.
No other team wanted to pick them up based off the comments of Kobe Bryant. So at the end of the day, that's why I just can't say Kobe Bryant is the best, because when you got to factor in everything, you can't just factor in the rings. You can't factor in the rings. I'm not going to say take Shaq away. I'm not going to say take Paul Gasol away. I'm not going to say if Fisher don't hit .4. I'm not going to say all that. I'm just going to factor in the fact that what was his name? Black dude.
Was all those Smush guys Parker? That left Smush Parker
and
Karan Butler.
Vujicic passed the ball to the man too hard.
Kareem
Rush passed the ball to the man too hard. So it's just certain things that were done in practice that made people lose their spot on the team. But when you factor in Kobe Bryant, look, you had players called Kobe stoppers that couldn't stop Kobe Bryant. And that's the reason why I say, say what you want about Shaq. Kobe didn't have a Scottie Pippen.
Nope.
Kobe did not have a Scottie Pippen.
Kobe ain't have a Scottie Pippen. He ain't have a Dennis Rodman. Kobe
or Tony Kukoc
had more of a struggle.
Or
Horace Grant.
Jordan got to come in and start his first 3 years.
I'll still take Steve Kerr over Derek Fisher. I'll take B.J. Armstrong over Derek Fisher. So it's
Kobe ain't play with Hall of Fame ballot players.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say people in love with Jordan because of the shoes, but if you take out his shoes and you just factor in pure gameplay, him and Kobe is damn near one of the same. They accomplished the same things. If not, Kobe kind of accomplished more because he did not retire and come back. He got injured.
Kobe played his whole...
He didn't retire 2 times.
His whole thing.
LeBron didn't retire 2 times.
14 years.
So, 14 years. Well, yeah. So we can get that in. No retiring. He didn't go off and play no baseball. Because the competition was like, when we all know that was like some of the best competition the East ever had to offer those years he retired. That 1 year he retired to go stink up the place and play baseball.
And if we go with their stats in the first 10 years, all 3 of these guys, Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron James is leading those guys in all but one category.
That's probably points. I know he leading them in assists and
LeBron's
rebounds.
leading them in rebounds. Jordan had 4,336 rebounds. Kobe had 3,634 rebounds. King James came through with 5,553 rebounds. Now on their assists, they first 10 years in the league. Jordan had 4,025. Kobe had 3,148. King James had 5,302. Hey, now we're going to go with steals.
That's Magic Johnson type of play. Except he's
steals,
doing more
man.
on the offensive end.
Jordan only had 1,845 steals his first 10 years in the league. Kobe had 1,059 steals. King James had 1,323 steals. So LeBron beats Kobe in every category first 10 years.
But I can't make the argument.
Jordan in 2 categories his first 10 years.
I can't make the argument for him being better because guess what?
That's just me.
No dunk contest participation by LeBron.
He ain't got to play the dunk contest.
He got to enter the dunk contest. Well, not now because it's kind of boring. It's kind of boring now, but he got to enter some. A got skills challenge or something. The dunk contest mean a lot. It means a lot because that's just one more trophy. And
but
it's not just one more trophy.
I have 4 MVPs.
You're the most electrifying man.
I have 4 MVPs and 2 final MVPs.
Yeah, but you ain't got no dunk contest. You ain't participate in the dunk contest, and it's kind of boring. But
back then he had to go against those dogs. You had those dogs in the dunk contest.
That's just showing your creativity. So you can just say LeBron may not be as a creative player as Michael Jordan.
At the end of the day, what my man gonna do? Let's dunk the whole damn dunk contest.
You're gonna throw it off the backboard.
Throw it off the backboard, throw it off the ground, catch it. Yeah, I'll see how far I can cock it back. LeBron a team player, man. We gotta, LeBron, he a team player.
Well, is Kyrie Irving a team player?
No, he is not. Kyrie Irving is not a team player, and we're gonna prove that right now.
He can score the rock though. I want to see it. If he go to the Clippers, I would rather see him in San Antonio. Because at least his scoring will be matched by Aldridge, Paul Gasol, Kawhi Leonard. You have a chance to win. You could possibly knock off the fucking Golden State Warriors. Maybe. That's just maybe. But see, everyone.
If you go to the Spurs, yeah.
Every point guard in the league is going to be trying to prove themselves now because the big baller in the league.
Big baller brand is sharing that ball.
So now every point guard in the league,
facilitating that offense.
Every point guard in the league is going to be playing elite, and if Stephen Curry come back playing better than what he's been playing for the past 2 years, which is going to be unbelievable, then there's no beating the Warriors. You're going to see more of the same from Durant.
There is the beating the Warriors. Attitudes got to come into play. Wanting to be the man has to come into play. That's the only how you can beat the Warriors. I mean, if you take one player off that squad,
they just got that bonus.
The team can be, they just got that bonus. And I heard they looking for Paul George next season.
And there's a couple centers who ain't even signed their contracts. I don't even think Porzingis re-signed their contract. They got the bonus for winning the championship. I don't know if they got a surplus or whatever going on over there, but they can possibly get Porzingis. They don't have to play JaVale McGee. So, but Jerry West ain't there no more. He went and bought the Clippers. So we gonna see what that's all about.
He didn't win. Jerry can bring.
Yeah, we gonna see what he can bring.
Jerry West, it's like Jerry Jones. He gonna spend that money. He gonna change that look of that organization. I think he's just bringing a bunch of players there for cap space, and he's gonna try to steal one of those stars. Probably 2018-19 season.
Yeah,
we might look at a deep playoff run for this Clipper team coming up. Couple years because they couldn't pass the first, second round. Really, second round the last 5 years in a row with a very good team, struggling with Memphis, struggling with the damn Warriors and the damn Spurs. So maybe, and if you look, they kind of was one of the youngest teams. Clippers along with the Warriors are some of the youngest teams in the West. They got an older point guard, but let's keep it real, man. They should have no problem beating Mike Conley and those boys over there, Zach Randolph and Marc Gasol. When you have 2 athletic, strong, in shape, small forwards, power forwards, and centers, Zach Randolph and Marc Gasol shouldn't have topped those guys. So I would have made a trade if I was Doc Rivers a couple of years ago. I'm looking forward for Doc Rivers probably not having a job after next year.
They already took the GM spot from him.
This nigga was a coach and a GM. How do you get to do that? And for one, he gave his son
$13 million.
Jamal Crawford only got a measly $6 million. And Jamal Crawford scores more.
And nope.
He scored more than Austin Rivers. Yes, he do.
No, he don't.
Yes, he do.
Austin Rivers. If we would have had Austin Rivers that whole playoffs, for one, we damn sure wouldn't have lost to the Utah Jazz. You know, so that's just that Austin Rivers. He be hooping. He scores when Chris Paul don't score. He scored when Crawford out there not doing nothing. He scored when Paul Pierce just out there buying up time, trying to get him a nice retirement ceremony.
I feel it. But come on, man. 17 season player doing his thing.
Yeah, he doing his thing, but all he can do is really dribble and hit an open shot. And when it come to Austin Rivers, he can do it all. He can do it all. We can do it all.
His regular season stats this year.
Austin Rivers was injured the majority.
Yeah, all right. You won't play that game. But Jamal Crawford's a 15.3, points a game, and Austin Rivers 8. Jamal Crawford get 2.3 rebounds. Austin Rivers get 2 rebounds. Assists per game 3.5. Austin Rivers he coming in with 2.1.
Yeah, but he was injured the majority of that season. And at the end of the day, when Austin Rivers not on the roster playing,
Austin Rivers shoot better than him though.
They not winning when he's not playing. When he's not in their roster, they not winning. That's a Jamal Crawford. I say this every time people, niggas, for some reason, niggas love to talk J.R. Smith, Iman Shumpert, and Jamal motherfucking Crawford.
Jamal Crawford, yeah.
They can dribble. They can jump. They can shoot sometimes. What can they do on the defensive end? What can they do when the game is on the line? That's what I'm saying. The nice highlight reels is nice and cute. It's nice and cute. And I fucks with Jamal Crawford, J.R. Smith, and Iman Shumpert. You guys got hell of a highlights. But when y'all get the ball, 50 to 65% of the chance, you guys are throwing up bricks off the backboard.
Yeah, I can't deny that.
At the end of the day, so come on now, we can't just get caught up. We can't get caught up in the highlights when you got Drew Bledsoe going out there winning games for his team.
Hey, that's baby Bron. So I'm hearing Bron want him over there too.
I don't want to get caught up in that. So now let's switch it up to hip hop real quick. We got 3 floppers out right now, so let's get their record sales up because honestly, NBA YoungBoy's tape is nice. I know they calling them mixtapes, but if you're selling something on Spotify or iTunes, to me that's a body of work. That's an album. So I'm gonna just
sell anything.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just call it. 4 flopping projects. Well, no, 3, no 4. Yeah, 4. So we got Vic Mensa's album, the autobiography, I think it's something like that. He flopped.
Yeah, Vic Mensa flopped.
I think he's really flopping because anyone who go at DJ Academics, that's a hell of a following right there. You going at? I know it say he got 1 million some followers, or subscribers, but hey, it's more than 1 million people that fucks with DJ Academics.
Trying to say this nigga ain't got reach and touch and he ain't the culture, but hey, this man is putting niggas on.
He put niggas on, and a lot of niggas I wouldn't even know about if it wasn't for DJ Academics. So shout out to DJ Academics. And I like the manuscript, so I ain't gonna talk down on Vic Mensa too much. Y'all just
we're gonna talk about the booty tape.
The booty tape flopped out the arena. I think he came through with like what? 10,000 or 10 to 16,000 sales, which is pretty good. Hey, he's independent. I don't call those flops when you're independent. You're putting your own money behind it. Like, say, for instance, I put together an album, $500 in total. Beats, as well as the cover, as well as uploading it onto iTunes. Say, for instance, I spend $500 to $600. Or maybe even I spend $1,000. Now, if I go get 16,000 records sold by motherfucking... on average price $7.99, that's $8 times 16,000. You do the math. So it's not really a flop if you're looking at it from an independent perspective, but it's hip hop and you got to weigh it. It's an album because anytime A&Rs are involved and anytime you're online, man, I can't drop this. Hey man, let me hurry up and drop this and risk the kid's case. I look at it like, yo, if you have to present your body of work to someone,
and if you sold it after. And you only put something out after you just did the XXL freshman. Something like a lot of these guys, even Amine's putting out an album now, right after he got on the cover. You just waited until you got on that cover to release your body of music and you sell it. That is a album.
Yeah, and it was also a flop. So the booty tape flopped. NBA YoungBoy shit flopped.
That motherfucker was Paul Masson on the rocks.
It was low-key light, but I like No Lies. No Lies is just shit. But it was that shit was like Paul Masala on the rocks.
That shit hard.
And motherfucking Rich Forever 3, man, that shit flopped like a motherfucker. I think he went like triple styrofoam inside of a box with a fucking TV that you just bought from Best Buy. So
kind of fucked up.
It's kind of fucked up. Niggas is talking all that money shit.
And they're
it's time to get to the. It's time to just get to the message. We can't hear the same thing every song, but at the same time, all three of those tapes I listen to. While I'm talking about the numbers, I listen to all three of those tapes. They're all three pretty solid to me. You feel me?
I know the booty tape is fun.
Yeah, they got gym music, smoking music, workout music. You know, it's pretty cool to me. But when you compare their sales to wins and losses or Issa or
even the Ducati tape. Now that was a fucking marvelous tape Tiger put out that I think people are honestly paying and spreading money around and influencing people not to talk about Tiger's album.
Shit.
Cause that motherfucker nice. Cash Splash.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that shit hard.
On 21, but she got one wish. That nigga got some shit.
Yeah. That shit hard. 444. So when you compare the album sales, I don't even know what Ducati did, so I don't even want to talk about comparing his album sales to there. But when you compare
information, man, they hide his info. That nigga, man, I'm telling you, man.
Scum Flower Boy or whatever, he did really good. Tyler the Creator.
That nigga using gimmicks, though. He using young community.
To me, he always been dumpy. So
yeah, he dumpy as fucking fun.
But when you compare, like when people. They're all on Twitter saying that the reason why I'm comparing their album sales, the Booty Tape, Rich Forever 3, and NBA Young Boys tape, up against Issa, 444, wins and losses and all that, because we seen these artists on the same thing on Twitter. Look, I got this dropping this date. Look, I'm trying to release this date. So-and-so won't let me. And then when so-and-so, and when there's the clearance, not when the Jay-Z case, because he do what the fuck he want, but when so-and-so give them the clearance, they release their shit and they go on the sale. Boom. Now, how come when these new niggas do the same thing and then they release their album and flop, we gotta say it's a mixtape?
We gotta make all these excuses. We gotta be hype beasts. We gotta be, just give them a chance. But when the OGs and the niggas have been giving y'all heat for these last 10s and 11s and 7 years, y'all acting like, this nigga's trash. He's flopping. He's a waste of time. But these guys that we put so much into, we put them on all the commercials. We put them in all the new videos. But these niggas are flopping.
Made Ito's new tape. Made Ito's new tape suck like a motherfucker.
Made in Tokyo. Man, bro.
I like his music, but Made Ito, that tape sucked.
How many times and how many niggas that rap?
Shout out to 24 Hours. Your shit bumping right about now.
Yeah, 24 Hours, man. That shit's hard.
But that last Made Ito tape on Dat Piff, it's light like a motherfucker.
It's like, man, my only thing is, y'all niggas is dropping 3 and 5 song tapes. Like you're someone we've been waiting on for 4 years to drop.
Yeah,
you're not Wayne. You're not fucking Drake. You're not Eminem. You're not fucking Tupac. Don't drop a 4-song motherfucking mixtape calling the album, expecting people to be like, "Oh, nigga, you're great."
And then when it don't sell, you say it's a mixtape. I would prefer. I don't know if they can do it. I think you can. I would just prefer if you got 4 or 5 songs and you're gonna sell it as an album, just upload them as singles.
These niggas are working for people and they can't work how they want to work. Why sell 4 songs that you could have gave away and did way more? You're selling it. You could have did shows, touring off the same 4 fucking songs.
As if you sold them as singles.
As you sold them as singles. You put this fucking baby album, EP out with 4 or 5 songs on it. It's like, damn, nigga, I'm hearing, ooh,
and I'm gonna keep it real. Haven't you noticed the only niggas who are actually selling is people who offer an alternative, not just a streaming of their album. They're offering a physical copy of their album that's sold in stores along with books.
These niggas don't have books.
And the CD. I know the CD is irrelevant, but that's memorabilia.
I think they're scared. A lot of these artists now, I personally think, are scared to release their real body of music so you can go in Best Buy, Target, Walmart, all the superstores, because they got the book shows,
and they're not creative.
The directors, the writers. That's one thing they hide. When you release shit continuously on the internet, you ain't got room for all the bio. Show me what you're doing. Other than they took their Instagram, and all this shit. And they like, all right, nigga, if you want to see me on here. Like,
yeah.
I want to see your music process. That was the book was for. You got like 20-page little or 10 little pages in your album book. You let us know the process, how you did it, what you came up on this song, how was you feeling when you made this song, your angles.
Yeah,
these niggas just took all that shit off. So you want to see that, go to Instagram.
Yeah, exactly. And another thing is like stealing became cool now. And then what I say about this is like the fan art is popping now. You got fan art to everything in the world right about now. There's a fan art to motherfucking Rockstar. You feel me? So fan art, these fans are drawing covers and sending them to people. And these people, it's easier for them to make a streaming album with that front and back cover. I can use that and I can throw it up on iTunes. I don't even have to pay the artist who made it. And I can just put together my 4 or 5 song playlist and put it on DatPiff or whatever. So I get that. And they're doing the same thing with the beats now. But at the same time, you got to cut that shit out. You feel me? People know album music versus mixtape music. You feel me? People know album.
You can hear the quality.
Mixtape music is hook, verse, end of the song. I mean hook, end of the song, or just verse. That's what mixtape music is. Album music, these niggas got intro, hook, bridge, chorus, verse, outro, all on one song. And then you got the interludes and the skits, and then you got your singles. So that's the main reason why they're like putting together these DatPiff projects and calling them albums just so they can say, oh, nigga, I'm 3 years in the game. I got 4 albums out. But when niggas hit them up, hey, you ain't selling. Oh, well, they mixtapes.
Well, they mixtapes, nigga. I ain't trying to sell them anyway.
Exactly.
But when I try to download your shit, say, this is up for purchase.
Yeah, I respect the flopping mixtape, and here's the reason why I respect the flopping mixtape. You putting together your own body of work. A nigga ain't got to tell you when to put it out. You're promoting yourself, and you're putting it out, and then you're getting a response. Versus a flopping album where, like, you're telling people to buy your shit, and you're not putting the rollout behind it. Like, with Booty Tape. If you'd had some videos leading up to drop it, then maybe it would have did better.
All this nigga did was got on Instagram Live.
When Wiz wasn't shooting videos like that, what did he have? The day-to-day shit.
He had day-to-day
and that was rolling out his album.
You getting to look into my lifestyle. You getting some songs that I didn't even release yet. We playing them. We turned up.
And
like,
that way I can at least
something other than Instagram Live.
Yeah, and that way I can at least get 70,000 sales. And that's how you gotta have a rollout with the
touch your people.
Yeah,
that's all. Touch your people. You guys are just doing it all like, fuck it. I'm gonna personally say it. I don't know if it's like you're just doing it for one culture and forgetting the culture that you come from, the rap culture where you gotta get out. These niggas don't even sign autographs no more. They don't even do meets and greets no more. Yeah, you look at this new generation of artists. It's a rare breed that just came out.
All that is part of the rollout. All that is part of the rollout, especially the videos. All these new artists, they have hella content. But you look at the ones that have hella content and hella videos, guess what they're doing? They're doing hella shows, they got hella blogs, and they're everywhere. You say what you want about Black Youngster. Black Youngster is every fucking way.
And he's pushing
because he's pushing his shit out. He's pushing himself. And Illuminati could have been an album. He gave that shit away for free on DatPiff with a proper rollout.
He had the beat.
See, that's the difference. So all new artists aren't the same. A lot of these mainstream new artists, hey man,
they're low key in these big deals, and another thing, lying, man. You guys are in big deals saying that you're independent,
stealing album covers,
stealing album covers,
putting together shit for like 20 minutes making a song. Joe Budden's touched on that. He said, I don't think anything Travis Scott makes takes more than 30 minutes to make.
Shout out to Everyday Struggle.
Shout out to Everyday Struggle too. But if you look at the content of the music, just think about that. It's majority hook and auto-tune.
And ad-libs.
So, it is what it is. But shout out to all the new artists that's out there doing their thing. Let's get the Booty Tape sales up. Let's get Vic Mensa sales up. Let's get NBA Youngboy sales up.
He dropping jewels and that shit.
Someone get Kodak Black saying again.
Man. Somebody get that nigga out the center state. Get him out of Get Out, man. They ain't put that nigga in that damn class and turned him out.
He low key exposed Master P for trying to hustle him though. That's one thing. So he ain't stupid. You trying to charge me to come over here and talk to me, nigga, make black people think I don't I still like him and all that shit.
He just tried to change that nigga image because he was looking like
but he tried to charge him to do that shit, and Kodak was like, "Yeah, I still fuck with you, but I ain't stupid, nigga.
I ain't about to pay your ass."
He said, and he also, I don't fuck with Lil Uzi Vert. I don't fuck with Lil Yachty.
That's the news too, man. He don't fuck with them niggas. He don't fuck with Yachty over the term broccoli, I guess. Like, come on, broccoli. I understand it, man. I don't know what the young niggas just feeling that he missed some time in the game, or either he went to jail and these niggas came up and it's like, damn, where the collab at?
That's what, man. I low key think NBA YoungBoy, shout out to him. I think he took his spot.
I think so
because
too, man. He just dropped the 3.
He ain't doing nothing too wild and out. He living his life like a young, successful black man. He realized, all right, I fucked up once. I ain't gonna fuck up 2-3 times just for this clout
shit. Some niggas actually learned from Chief Keef, and some niggas acting like they don't know what the fuck.
Just look at Chief Keef. All these niggas are little Chief Keefs in that sense because they all got the same type of fame, but it's a matter of who gonna learn from their mistakes first. And NBA YoungBoy, he's learning from his. Kodak Black learning from his. I urge every young nigga, even me, learn from your mistakes and keep that shit moving forward. And that's what NBA YoungBoy is doing. Kodak Black, he doing more Instagram than music making. Just make some music, man.
If you want to get at the people that stole your song. I mean, shout out to Cardi B, but her whole song is your song, you know. But you ain't saying shit, you know. So you got some issues to handle on your own.
Yeah, nah, he probably got paid for that. If they on the same record label,
I don't know what he signed to. He signed to that. He signed to them niggas with them. I don't know, the sniper gang, shit like that.
But they all got a major. They all got a major.
All these niggas are signed to somebody.
But when it come down to that situation, I think he's getting paid off that shit. You know, that's why he kicking back. You know, I like No Flocking. But that Bodak Yellow shit better.
Got the hoes out here. You feel me?
She had the video things popped up. She's looking good. The video, every time you see her, she looking good. Even when she ran on the gram, she looking good. Shout out to Cardi B. You feel me? Get in the comments. This was the Saturday segment of Black Clouds. We're gonna have part 2 in a little bit later.
All producers need to get paid. Let me touch in on that. Playboy Cardi. Milan Beats. In New York, I'm Millie Rock.
I don't think he made that one. He made the other one.
Yeah, man. He got his Milan Beats cut off, and they put Pierre on the front.
I don't know.
Please, he made 4 beats for that guy, man. Producers, can we get paid?
He made that V-Long beat he was on.
He made V-Long Thug. He made Millie Rock. They chopped it up. That's why he talked. He had a long talk. Go on DJ Academic's Twitch. You'll get the whole interview with Milan on the beats.
I'm gonna stop uploading them motherfuckers.
Yeah, snippets. Don't just give away your beats on SoundCloud.
I'll be uploading snippets to the Instagram with the little. I mix snippets. Up, edit the videos with the cartoons. I'll hit them with some anime, or I hit them with some boondocks. Or
we make beats too. After that, but
at the end of the day,
after that interview,
all producers stop putting that shit on SoundCloud.
No more snippets.
I upload music or whatever to SoundCloud, right? I just typed in my name, Dewan Tedro, download into Google, and it's like 20 different links pop up where you can get all the music I put on SoundCloud. Just download it. So get in the comment box. Let me know what you're talking about today. How you like the show. Black Clouds. You can follow me at EG_Drofit. That's at EG_DROFIT on Twitter.
And you can follow me at KDABI3SSQUAD. That's Twitter, Instagram at Sir_Daniels92.
And let's get it. Hit me up. Bam.